Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. All right, what's up? Good evening, everyone. My name is Pao Salu. Welcome to our edition of our interview. It's been a while. Medyo matagal po tayong hindi nakapag-interview ng mga boksingero. But today is special because we got some international guests. And of course, you saw it on the headline. Christian Araneta will be here. Nandito po si Christian Araneta. So before we start, and I see 74 viewers right away, para po mas maraming makaalam kasi this is a big fight that's gonna happen. And I want you to all share this big fight that's gonna happen before I introduce the fighter. So let me tell you what's gonna happen, and this is it. So this is the poster. April 25, 2021 at East London, South Africa. Sive, the special one, Nonthshinga versus Christian Araneta. And so ito po ang boxing fight na mangyayari. Okay, wait. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Just okay. So pakita ko muna. By the way, I would like to thank our partners for making this happen. I don't know how to pronounce this right. I'm gonna ask CV how to say this correctly. Mebuye Kezo Boxing Channel for making this interview happen. So let me introduce to you our special guest straight from South Africa. Okay, so let me introduce to you. He is called the Special One, and he is undefeated with 9 wins, 9 knockouts, and he's fighting, of course, Christian Araneta. Here is Sive Nonthshinga. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon to you, Sive.
Good afternoon to you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Yourself?
I'm great, thanks.
All right. I'm very happy to be able to interview you. I know this is a big fight, and we know Christian Araneta very well here in the Philippines. He's one of our best boxer, but we don't know about you. So, as a big boxing nation, we want to learn who Christian Araneta will be facing. Can you tell us more? My first question is, who is Sive Nonthshinga?
Sive Nonthshinga is just a 22-year-old boy with big dreams, living in East London, Tanzania, South Africa. He's a promising youngster with a record of 9 fights, 9 wins, 9 KOs.
Wow. Okay. Very
Sive
impressive.
And also, Sive is the next big star in the world.
Nice. Next big star in the world. So I think
Yes.
I'm going to have to ask you, you're the next big star because you're the special one. Why are you the special one?
My father gave me the name. Ever since I was a young kid, like I would go and play with other kids, then come up on top each and every time, or come up with a top performance. So he just knew that at the age of 22 years old, fighting for an elimination, and also with 9 fights, 9 KOs. That shit is just pure special. And
Nice.
I'm unique, and also I'm unique, unbeaten, and I will remain unbeaten again.
Wow. Okay. Very confident guy. So we know you're undefeated. We know that you're one of the best boxer there in South Africa. But how can you tell us more about your background? How did you started as a boxer?
I started boxing when I was at the age of 9 years. Then to take it seriously, I started at the age of 12, whereby I saw that I have a full potential, and also I won different types of games, national games, provinces, and all that. That's where I started boxing.
Okay. All right. So did you had any amateur career? How long have you been boxing as an amateur?
Yes. Um, I have 135 fights as an amateur.
135.
Yes. I
Yeah,
and
wow.
also I won 115. Yes, with 10 losses, only five throws.
Nice, nice. Have you won any tournaments, or where does your amateur have brought you? Where did you fight as an
Yes,
amateur?
yes, a lots of tournaments. I've been a national champion here in South Africa, and also I've been a best boxer. I got different awards. Yes, and
Okay.
also I was a two-time South African champion with a and then I received the best boxer of the tournament. That year it was the year 2014, I think. Yes, then 2015 again.
Nice. I see you love dogs, because I can hear your dog barking. What dog do you have? Just outside of boxing. What kind of breed?
Sorry.
No, I was hearing the barking of the dog. I was asking if you're a dog lover. So, what kind of dog do you have? Do you know?
Yeah, I love pets a lot, and
Uh,
also they friendly and stuff, you know. And
okay.
also I can use them to do some. I always take walk with pets, you know. Yeah.
Mhm. Outside of boxing, before I dig deep into more boxing questions, I want to know, CV, aside from boxing, what else are you interested? What's your hobby? What do you do outside of boxing?
Um. I've been. I've before I started boxing, I was once a model, you know.
Model.
It's modeling.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's part of me also without boxing, and also I have big dreams such as being an entrepreneur one day, you know.
Mm,
Yes.
nice, nice. Model and entrepreneur. Big dreams. What do you model? Just curious to know.
Sorry, I beg your pardon.
What do you model?
Like a different type of things.
Nice.
Also, I can wear clothing and all,
Nice.
but all the things I fit in each and everything
Okay.
that they do.
All right. Is I know in South Africa, maybe a lot of people know you, but in the Philippines, we want to learn about you more. Outside of your boxing, what, or as a whole, as a person, what do you want the people or the boxing fans all over the world to remember you by, or to basically associate you with? Like Sive Noshinga is a.
Steven Uchinga he's a tough customer,
Mm,
and he's a tough competitor. He's not lazy. He can work and also as well as he can box.
okay, very good. I see a very confident guy in you. I've seen also a lot of South African boxers, and of course I see some Filipino and South African fights. But to be honest with you, I don't know much about South African boxing as a whole. How do you define? What do you think is South African boxing?
As I can tell you, South African boxing, I can tell you that it is a sweet science, a combination of a smart way, hard work, with determination. That's all I can say right now.
Okay, so we get some fans saying already that he is very confident. He's very nice, Sir Pao. So you're getting a fans already here from the Philippines. Now, since we don't know much about you aside from what we've seen on the on YouTube, uh, I want to know, who are the boxers that you look up to? Who do you idolize, or you looked up to as a boxer?
I'll start here at home. We have the boxing icons, the likes of the Kabula Vabaza, and also mostly it's Errol Spence Jr.
Okay, that guy I know. I forgive me if I don't know the first guy you mentioned, but Errol Spence Jr. I know. Very good guy, welterweight guy. So I'm just gonna deviate a little bit from the question, if it's okay, because I'm curious to know what do you think about Errol Spence fighting Manny Pacquiao. Okay, he paused. CV? Hard question. Yun yung Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao. So I'm sure CV is gonna come back. We're just gonna wait for him to come back because the internet may be kind of slow. CV? Oh, you're back. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can
Okay.
hear you properly.
Okay, I thought you're shying away because I will ask you about Errol Spence Jr. versus
Okay.
Manny Pacquiao. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I go with Errol Spence Jr. because the guy, he can box as well as he can fight. So
Okay,
we all know
so
that.
mm,
Yes. So I give it 100% to Errol Spence Jr.
okay, all right, great to know. But you like Errol Spence, but as a
Yes.
boxer, who should I compare your fighting style?
You can compare me with Errol Spence Jr. because as well I can fight and also I can box too.
Nice. Okay. Errol Spence, one of the best undefeated. I guess you wanted to be like him too. Unified champion, undefeated.
Yes,
Okay.
surely one day I'd like to unify the division also.
Nice. Okay. Now, I know this is not gonna be the first time that you're fighting a Filipino. Your last fight, you fought a Filipino named Ivan Soriano. What do you think
Yes.
about that fight, or what did you think about him?
First of all, Ivan Soriano is he's a tough customer. I ain't gonna take it away from him, but there's nothing that I'm going to say much. He's good, but now how I feel is that I've seen some of their fighting styles. They have different fighting styles, but I know that come the fight day, I'll have a plan to neutralize all of that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so since you fought Ivan Soriano and then you found out that you're fighting another Filipino, how did you feel?
I felt great because I knew that I have fought with a Filipino before, and
Yeah.
I've managed to came up on top. So I didn't get worried.
Uh-huh.
I knew
Okay.
that
And
yes, I knew that I can win this again.
all right, very confident. And then when you found out the name, when you found out
Sorry.
the name, when you found out the name of the Filipino Christian Araneta, did you search him online? What did you do? Did you look for him?
And I did search him online. I've watched a few of his fights. Then after that, I just let my team to do the work.
Okay. What did you find out
Yes.
so far about him?
I ain't gonna tell you that right now. But
Okay.
come fight me. I'll show each and everything that I've noticed.
Okay. So you haven't spoken with him yet.
Nah, I haven't. I've tried to tag him on Facebook because of he said that he's going to knock me out. Then I've tried to tag him on Facebook. He never replied.
Oh, okay. So
Yes,
Christian Araneta said that he's gonna knock you out.
he
That's what
said
you
that.
said.
That's what he said.
Okay, we're about to find out because Christian Araneta is on the backstage. You ready to
But
meet him?
yes, I'm ready,
Oh,
and I can't
okay.
wait. I can't wait to meet him. Also, I just want to see his face.
Oh, why? Okay. All right. So, well, your wish is my command, and I shall bring in Christian Araneta straight from Cebu. Christian, are you ready? I'm bringing in Christian. I'm just gonna put myself in the middle. Okay, Christian, how are you doing? Kumusta,
Uh,
Christian?
Okay lang, sir. Hey, bro. Good evening.
Okay, I thought I put myself in the middle. All right. So Franco is the uh, interpreter. Franco, you might want to interpret in English because we might have viewers from South Africa that's watching as well. Okay.
Sir.
Okay. All right, and speak a little bit louder. Okay. Now I know I've sent you a couple of questions, but I want to go on straight to this question because of the last thing that CV said. I didn't know this, but Christian, did you really say that you're gonna knock out CV?
Sinabi mo ba talaga na inanakot mo si Steve?
Ano lang, hindi ko nga sinabi na nakautan siya. So, ano lang, nagawa ko ng paraan, pagandahin mo ang laban namin.
I really didn't say that I was going to knock him out, but I'll find a way and I'll make sure that we put up a good fight.
Okay. Did you get that, CV? What's your reaction?
I didn't get it.
Okay.
He must raise his voice, just like he said on the he said on the papers that he said that on the media that he's going to knock me out. So now why is he running away? He must raise up his voice.
Franco, just speak a little bit louder.
Sinabi mo daw na inanakot mo daw siya. Ang tatanong niya, bakit daw parang iniiba mo yung kwento?
Lakasan nyo lang, pare. Lakasan nyo lang. Lakasan
Ano
nyo lang
lang
salita.
Makita lang yan sa totoo ng laban.
You'll see in the real fight. You'll just see. You'll just come and see.
Okay. So you said you just come and see.
He just said that I must come and see. This guy, I will knock this guy out. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Because now he's shy, he's running away. What's up?
Okay. Now I'm gonna reverse the question now. I'm a Filipino here, but I'm gonna play fair. Now I'm gonna ask Christian. Now you said it. You heard it straight from Siva. He's gonna knock you out. Now what's your reaction to that?
Narinig mo kay Steve na sabi daw sa'yo, inanakot daw niya. Anong reaction mo?
Ano lang, tingnan natin sa totoong laban. Sana, manakaut ako. At sana din, manakaut ko siya. Ganun lang.
We'll see, we'll see. I hope that one of us gets knocked out and it's going to be a good fight.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? It's getting heated, and it's a good thing that we're from two different continents, and I think you're almost ready to fight. But the fight, it's still, again, just a reminder that the fight, it's still a long way to go, but it's just around the corner. April 25, East London, South Africa. Christian Araneta will be visiting South Africa for this. So I'm gonna ask you both, since you're in front of each other, at least digitally. Sive, now that you've seen him, what did you think about him? What's your initial reaction to him? Mm-hmm.
I've already seen that this guy is scared. So there's nothing to say that I can. There's nothing much that I can say. It's just that all I can say is I'm going to knock him out.
Wala akong
Okay.
masasabi. Sabi ko lang
If the fight goes to the scorecards, that would be the bonus for him.
pag nag-abot daw kayo
All I can say, I'm gonna beat his ass up. That's all I can say.
Tatapusin ka daw niya.
Tinanong natin, nakautin niya ako.
We'll see if he can knock me out. We'll see.
Okay. So
And also, he has been knocked before. So what is going to stop me to knock him out? I'm undefeated. I've never been knocked out before. So it's obvious that I'm going to knock this guy out.
Wala mo tayo guys.
Okay. Okay, I just see smile from Christian. Christian, I'm gonna reverse the question. You've seen and I'm looking at the very confident guy. What's your initial thoughts of this guy now that you see him face to face and heard him with a very confident tone, and he said those things.
Yeah.
What's your initial impression of him?
Anong first impression mo ba?
Ano lang, masabi ko lang sa angas niya, sana yung sa ibabaw na ring, gamitin niya.
You. Okay. I like to
Well,
hear the interpretation of that one. Okay.
it's really boastful. I just hope that what he does what he says he'll do. That's it.
You get that, Sive?
Yes.
He said you're boastful, and I hope he does what he said.
You mustn't hope because I'll do it. It's
Okay.
clear that I'm confident. Yes.
We're going to that picture.
Sige, gawin mo. Gagawin din. Gagawa din ako sa'yo.
I hope you pull through
Guys,
because I'm doing the same. I'm going to do the
Yeah, I don't hear all of that. What he's saying, it's blah 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 blah. But all I can say it. My chin is up. You can see me. You can hear me properly. I'm going to knock him out. Christian Araneta is going to fall down. I'm going to break you.
Christian?
Okay.
Okay.
Tingnan natin sa totoong laban natin.
We'll see in the real fight. But okay.
Okay, you heard that one. We'll see in the real fight, but that's okay. Okay, all right. So it's getting heated here. I see Sive is almost ready to fight. I mean, he's all fired up here. And I was supposed to ask you what to expect. I now know what to expect. So all the Filipino fans, all the boxing fans, South African fans, I know we're going to expect some fireworks, the bomb and the special one, and we'll see it in the ring. But one thing I'm curious here. Now, I've seen the record. CV, you're undefeated. And of course, Christian Araneta has, I felt that he has more experience here. But who do you think is the favored and the underdog from your point of view? Sive, do you think you're the underdog or do you think you're favored in this fight?
I've always been an underdog. So because because of and he said that I saw on Asian fight scene that he said that I lack experience and all that. So I know I've always been an underdog, but all I can say is I'll come up on top. That's all I can say. I'll come up with a top-notch performance and I'll win the fight.
Christian, how about you? Who's the underdog? Are you the underdog? Lamado ka ba o dihado ka ba dito sa laban na to sa tingin mo?
Oo, lamado.
Sabi ko siguro yado tayo kasi hindi bansa bansa natin yan ilalabanan natin Sila yung bansa nila So ano lang gagawin mo lang lahat na magandang laban at saka yung lang hindi ako mag-ano ng knockout kasi abot din yung knockout yun sa lang sa time na knockout yan.
I think that I'm the underdog because first we're fighting in his country, in his hometown, and yeah, but other than that, we'll just do our best to knock him out, and that's it. We promise to give up a good fight.
Okay, so you're both underdog. Okay, well, I guess that's a good fight. I mean, but my perspective, if I base it on paper, of course, Christian Araneta has more experience, but you're undefeated. So maybe that's how the paper saw it, but we'll find out. And of course, it's your own country, but you said you're going to knock out, so you're not going to leave any questions from anyone. You're going to aim for a knockout. But I want to ask you, Sive.
Not really for the knockout, but I'm going to knock him out. That's what I can say. That's not my aim. My aim is to win the fight.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Now I've looked at your record. Okay, so 9 fights. Do you think Christian is the hardest fight yet that you will have, or not? He lagged again. Okay. Sive? Okay, let's wait for CV again. Very confident guy from South Africa. I mean, that's why he's called the special one. And talaga, grabe. Yung mga fans natin dito, magingay naman yung mga Pinoy, no? At mukhang gusto nyong makita ito, no? Dahil maangas. At tingnan natin kung kung anong ipakita niya sa loob ng ring. Christian, nawala siya, ha? Nawala muna, pero I'm sure they're watching from South Africa. But we'll wait for Sive to come back. Meron ka ba gustong sabihin, pare, habang wala pa siya? Mga gusto mong idagdag, i-share sa reaction mo sa ang angas pala nitong kalaban mo. Grabe.
Sir, angas, grabe. Tingnan natin sa totoong laban ba. Tingnan natin. Gagawin ko lahat kasi second chance na to eh. So, ganda yan eh. Maangas kalaban ko.
Yung mga Pilipino dyan, wala ba kayong comment dito or gusto mong pag-request dito kay Christian Araneta? Grabe yung angas, oh. May mga nagko-comment na, oh. Parang kilala ko itong isang nag-comment, oh. I'll read this when CV come back, ha? The question, ha? Sir Pao, pa-shoutout po, Harry Omak. CV, please come back. We want to hear from you more. I'm very excited to see this fight. Ano? And I think this fight has the ingredients to be a great fight. And I have some special question already here. When he come back, no? Ask CB if is that why was his promoter did not want the fight outside of his country that is promoted the South Africa at all costs. I don't know if I can answer ask this question, sir. Yung nagpadala sa baka maging ko dito baka sabihin bias ako masyado. Question. Hintayin lang natin, pare, ah. Pare, kumusta naman yung preparation mo while we're waiting? How's your preparation naman dito sa laban na to? Kailan ba lipad? At anong plano? Kailan punta doon sa South Africa at yung training mo ngayon?
Sir, kusigi akong training. Saka, kasi papunta kami sa Africa para April first week ata. So dito sa sa Cebu mag-sparring na ako ng mataas kasi punta kami sa sa Africa April first week.
Okay. All right, I think Sive is back. So Sive, it's just loading a little bit. The internet is kind of slow. So, salamat. I'm just asking if Sive can hear me.
Sir,
Ano yun?
baka na-upload, sir. Sir, yung angas ba, baka nabusan ng load.
Manabos ng load. Sive, I was just asking Christian Araneta how his preparation. Okay. Ang init pala man ni Sive, no? Ang init. It's loading now. Christian, pag ganito bang yung kalaban, may nakalabang ka na bang maangas na parang ganito?
Hindi pa eh. Ako sa Mexico, pero yung klaban ko doon hindi maangas. Yung mga audience doon, parang maangas eh. Maangas mga audience doon. Kasi pag papunta na ako ng ring, tapos may pakyo, may buo, ganun ba? Parang
Okay. Pag ganito ba yung kalaban mo, pare, ha? And I'm not a boxer, but I've seen this happen. Pag yung kalaban mo, if your opponent, I'm just gonna speak in English so it's fair for the South African and then gonna speak in Tagalog after. If your opponent is that confident, a little bit boastful, does it give you extra motivation to win the fight?
Ganyan ba ka?
Mas na-motivate ka ba na talunin yung kalaban pag yung kalaban mo parang confident talaga?
May. Ano lang.
Meron ba?
ano lang, yung tingnan lang sa ano, sir, sa tutong laban, yung ano, yung tangasan niya sa ano.
We'll
Okay,
just see
all
that
right.
he's full of himself.
Okay, so Sive, while you were gone, I asked him about his training, how it's going, and I asked him as well how he feels if he's fighting. Okay, nawala yung ano, yung si Sive. Sive, we're waiting for you back. So I just asked Christian. Hey, can you hear me, Sive? No, now I cannot hear you. Can you speak up? We can hear you now. Okay, this is a live show, guys. So sometimes technical difficulties happen, but we're speaking with Sive of Nonthshinga, undefeated boxer from South Africa. But we couldn't hear him right now. If you can kind of fix the audio. You're clear. I can see you clearly here. But now the audio, mute and unmute, maybe. Say something, sir. Naririnig mo siya? Can you hear him, Christian?
Hindi ko
No?
marinig yung ano, busit niya. No.
Okay. All right. Well, it's getting heated here. The mic is not working for Sive. Sive, why don't you go ahead and just close it out again and enter again because we can't hear anything. And we'll wait for you. Don't worry, we have time. Still nothing. Still nothing, brother. Close it out, everything, because maybe the audio, or you can click on the audio on below the cam and mic, and then check if the audio is lighting up green. So anyway, mainit na mainit si Sive, naubusan yata nga ng lug. Anyway, ang sunod kong mga itatanong sa inyo syempre kung anong promise nyo sa laban at kung may prediction ba kayo sa laban, tas message nyo sa isa't isa at sa mga boxing fans. So, pagandaan mo na yan. At kung may mga special question po yung mga tao, no? I'm gonna read the comments here while we're waiting para naman sa mga nagpapa-shoutout saka sa may mga tanong dyan. Katulad ng laban ni Pacquiao, hindi ko naintindihan to kung sino ang nakalaban. Haha, tawa lang ng tawa si Sir. Baka yung name sa CV mapalitan ng dive. Yan. Ha, ha, ha. Oh my goodness. Okay. Pogi ng interpreter ni Araneta. Teka, di ko nga makita eh. Sino ba yung interpreter? Ano? Sino ba yung interpreter? Pakilala ka naman para naman ma-promote ka rin.
Good evening sa mga lahat na nanonood. I'm Franco Africa. I'm a boxer of Omega Boxing Gym, pero ngayon ako magsisilbi bilang translator ni Christian Araneta. Go Christian!
Okay. Pwede ka na rin. Yung last time na interpreter kasi hinahanap ko ng Omega, yung nagpasikat ng dagkong tae. Wala, hindi available. Mahal ng talent fee. Anyway, we're waiting for you, Sive. We're just gonna read a few comments at relax lang. Ang init kagad, ano? Ang alam ko na kagad ito si talagang kagad, no?
Init
10 kagad eh.
Huh?
Relax lang, kakape, okay. Sabi ni Geraldo, wala yun. Kayang-kaya ni Christian Araneta pabagsakin. Are there any South African boxing fan? I want to read you as well. Read your comments as well. So if you're from South Africa, please comment so I can read some comments from South Africa as well. So it's not just Filipino that's commenting. Sir Pao, problem, yung mga konting salita ng mga boxer, gawa nyo agad ang storya. Yun, si Zac Efron, artista. Internet connection. Okay, Sive is back. Sive?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes! Now we can hear you. You're back.
Loud
You're
and clear,
definitely
right?
loud and clear now.
Number one.
Now, let me get you catch up with what we talked about. We talked about his training. We talked about
Mhm.
what he's doing and how he's preparing. And I asked him about your opponent is so confident and I have to say, bragging a little bit about knocking you out. Does it give you extra motivation? And he's just being humble about it. We'll see in the ring. Did you expect this after you saw that article from Fight News Asia? You basically have an interpretation of Christian Araneta because
Mhm.
of that statement. Now that you saw him, did you see a different Christian Araneta from what you read? What's the difference?
Like from my perspective, like anyone can say each and everything that they want to say. Yeah, whether it's in front of me, whether I'm not there, but anyone like is free to say whatever they want to say. That's all I can say. Yeah, he must. Yeah, right now he didn't say that in front of me, meaning that he's scared of me.
Okay.
But he can always say that in front of his people. Then he's scared in front of me. He can't even say that. So I don't mind that.
Hindi mo daw sabihin sa kanya na
Like you have to each and every time you have to expect like everything. This is the game, you know. So like I expect anything from him.
Reaction, interpreter? You go ahead.
lahat naman nila-expect ko sa'yo. So, anong reaction mo yung sabi sa kanya yung mga ibang ganyan?
Ano? Wala akong masabi, maangas siya. Pero, nagwala siya.
There really isn't much to say, but he's really boastful. He's too full of himself. We'll just see in the real fight.
Okay. So you don't have any statement against he said that you're scared. It's just okay. All right. All right. So let me kind of cool down the heat because it's getting heated and I really can't wait. I want to ask is there anyone from your side, CV, that I can ask where is this going to be shown? Is this going to be live anywhere? Where can
Yes,
the boxing fans watch this fight?
yes. There's someone that you can ask.
Okay. Can he share? Where can we watch this, sir?
Yes, but we cannot be able to disclose at the moment as to where are you going to watch it, but it is going to be broadcast. People will be able to view the fight all over the world, but we cannot confirm as yet. Rumble Boxing Promotions will give the notification as soon as everything has been approved. We are still in March now, going for April 25th, so there's still quite some time. Rumble will reveal which channel will receive rights to broadcast the fight.
Okay. Okay, because I know because Filipino fans are gonna have to watch this one, so we want to know where to see this one, and this is gonna be a great fight. Now, I'm gonna ask Christian first here. Christian, what do you promise when you go to South Africa to all your Filipino boxing fan when you face Sive? What's your promise to the Filipino boxing fans?
Filipino boxing fans, pupunta mo South Africa pag kinalaban mo siya.
Ano lang, promise ko sa Pilipino, mga fans ko, gagawin ko lahat. Gagawin ko lahat yung makaya ko. Kaya, yung coach ko, kami lang dalawa ang plano namo.
Okay.
So all I can say and all I can promise is that to my fans and to all the Filipino people, me and my coach will be working really, really hard, and we'll just prove it come fight night.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you back, Sive. It's your hometown. It's your home country. You've been fighting there. What's your promise to your South African fans?
As usual, what I'm going to say is all the special people must watch the special one. Um, winning the fight by KO.
Okay, nice. Okay. So I guess I don't have to ask you about your prediction, Sive, because I've been hearing it. You want a KO. That's what you're predicting in the fight. How about your Christian? What do you have any prediction for yourself for this fight?
Prediction ng sarili mo para sa laban.
Ano lang, sige akong training, at saka tiwala sa sarili. Ganyan. Gawin ko lahat.
I'm just going to train really, really hard. I'm going to believe in myself, and come fight night, I'll do everything. I'll do everything.
Okay. So right now, if it's okay, Sive, I think, is it okay to answer a few questions from the fans on the comment section? Is it okay?
No problem.
Okay. So while we're waiting for a good question, I'm waiting for a very good question for both boxers. I want to ask both of you your direct message to each other. Again, your direct message to each other. And you can say whatever you want. Just keep it clean. But who want to go first? I'm going to give this to you. You go first. Okay. Okay.
Please.
Go, brother.
Mr. Araneta, let me tell you this. My brother, you gotta be fit, you gotta be strong, you gotta be ready, because right now, I'm going to break your bones, me bro. Yes. I'm going to break you. I'm going to break you down into pieces slowly but surely. You'll see. Come the fight night.
Is that all? You want to break him? Okay.
Sa babaw ng ring, babaliin mo ako ng buto. Sige. Sige.
Okay, Christian, Araneta, all smile. Can you interpret what you just said, Franco?
Just make sure to pull through. Whatever you say in the ring, just make sure to pull through. Okay. Yeah.
Christian, sorry. What's your direct message to Sive? Go naman. Ano bang gusto masasabi mo kay Sive?
Ikaw, ano yung masasabi mo? Anong message mo?
Kailangan direct mo sa kanya, ha? It's like you're talking to Sive. What do you wanted to say to him?
Yun lang, masasabi ko sa kanya, yung sinasabi niya, at saka yung mangas niya, yung sinasabi niya na baliin niya ako ng buto. Gagawin niya sa ibabaw ng ring, mabalian ako ng buto. Kaya
All I can say is just, if that's what he says, if he says all these things, just to make sure to pull through. That's it. That's it. Just make sure to pull through.
I can see the smirk on the CV. I just can't wait. I'm so excited for this fight. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you all the last words or whatever you want to say or invite people to watch. I'm done with my question. We're 44 minutes. I'm just going to choose a few questions. So this one is interesting. This one, the question for Sive, what round will you break Araneta's bone?
All I can say is, round five, he'll be gone. That's all I can say. Round 5, he'll be gone.
Round number 5, wow.
Yes, anyone can bet with his or her life. Round number 5, he'll be gone already.
Okay. Okay. What, do you have anything to say, Christian? Round number 5 ka lang daw.
Tangin natin pa. Sige, tingnan natin. Tutong laban. Sige.
He talks
Okay.
too much. He talks too much. We'll just see in the real fight.
Okay. Okay. Guys, give some question. I see a lot of comments here. It's all comments about the fight. I want to see a few questions before we end it. But I want to also give you an opportunity. Just raise your hands if you have question for each other. Maybe CV you have question for Christian, or Christian you have a question for CV. You know, we can go there as well. Zach Efron said, Sir, patay mo yan sa ring. Anong reaction mo dito? I'm gonna translate this. And this gonna be a little bit harsh, but one of the fans said, kill him in the ring, Christian. What do you say about that, Christian?
Patayin mo yan, please.
Hindi mapatayan, sir eh. Pero gagawin ko lahat, sir, na maganda laban namin dalawa. Ganun lang sa akin.
It's okay. I won't kill him. But I'll do everything. I'll do my best to knock him out.
Okay, all right. I thought, and this is Cebuano language. What does this mean? Franco, what does this mean? This
Very good. Go on.
Can you translate this in English?
2 rounds. 2 rounds.
Okay, so some of the comments says because Christian Araneta is being too humble, but some of the Filipino fans are saying you'll just be 2 rounds. What can you say about that from the Filipino fans? Sive.
Are you asking me?
Yes, because
Like,
Christian
as I
Araneta won't
said-
say anything.
as I said before, like anyone can say whatever he wants to say, but all I can say is I'm going to win the fight, no matter who likes it or not. No matter they can say they can do this and that and that and that. All I can say is I'll win the fight by KO.
Okay. So the question of this fan is, what do we expect, a brawl or a tactical game? I guess from what we're hearing, it's gonna be a brawl. Could be a brawl, right?
Look, I won't answer that. I won't whether I'll smart him or I'll just demolish him. Yeah, but it's my game. It will depend on me. It will be on my terms. So no one is going to ask me anything. I won't answer that. But all I can say is I'm going to win within 5 rounds. That's all.
Okay. So for
Loud and
Christian, go ahead, sir. Christian, the question is for yourself. Now, I know you said you would just you're trying to be humble. You don't want to predict, but one fan said, "What round? How about you? What round do you wanna knock him out?"
Anong round mo daw patutok kalaban mo? Anong round?
Hindi. Kasi gagawin ko lahat. Hindi ako magano ng knockout. Yun na.
It depends. It depends what round. I'm not going to look for the knockout right away, but I know it will come. And it's going
Okay.
to be a brawl. It's going to be a brawl. We'll give it to him.
Okay. You know, CV, I think I'm done reading the comments because most of them are just reaction. But you know, Filipinos like to brawl. A lot of us here in the Philippines want exciting fight. The fans in South Africa, you know, what kind of brand of boxing do they want to see? A more tactical fight, do you think, or do you want to see just a brawl inside the ring? What do you think are they going to be most excited about?
My fans, they will be excited if I win. It doesn't matter whether it's a brawl fight or a tactical fight, but if my hand goes up, then my fans will be happy.
Okay.
Tagina. Knockout lang yung iniisip niya palagi ba? Knockout.
All
At saka babalian ako ng buto. Puta. Sige.
all this boy thinks about is just knockouts, and he thinks he's going to break my bones. But okay, we'll see. Just make sure to pull through come fight night.
Okay. All right, guys, I cannot ask this question, right? But all right, I guess I don't have any questions, and I'm just excited to see this fight. I was trying to find out. We'll get the details on where to watch the fight and what time to watch the fight. But I mean, man, this is the second time for Christian Araneta to be going after the IBF Eliminator, and for Sive, the special one. I mean, this is your first time for for the Eliminator, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I mean he's a special one, knockout artist, and I'm really excited. Sive, do you have any other things you want to say or a question for Christian Araneta or last message before we end this interview?
No, I don't have anything to say. I just want to say thank you to Pow TV for the opportunity you have given me. This is a good exposure for me in Asia. And once again, thank you, man. Thank you, man. Hope we do this next time again.
Oh, I've almost forgot because your guy Sia Bonga sent me a question. Are there any guys from your end who want to ask Christian? Because I saw I have some question here for
Okay.
Christian. Who's gonna ask this question? Me? Can you ask your guys there? Am I supposed to ask Christian these questions? You? Okay. Why don't you ask Christian before we end this? Go
Or
ahead.
you can go ahead and ask.
Okay. Christian, they've sent questions for you. I almost forgot about this. And CV, of course, you can always react to these questions as well. So the first question that they sent, Christian, was boxing has a history of producing skillful southpaws, whether coming forward or fighting on the retreat. What kind of southpaw are you?
Ano, marami. Marunong ako magdistansya at marunong ako pumasok. Yun lang.
A lot. I'm everything. I'm everything a southpaw can do. I can go in, I can go out. That's it.
I see the smirk in the CV. It's just smirking when you answer. Okay. Now, the follow-up question, this being your first trip to Africa, have you figured out the technical capabilities and anything else that you can expect from an African boxer?
Diba yung technical capabilities ng African na boxer.
Pinagandaan ko to kasi ikansya na to sa akin Yun lang. Gawin ko lahat. Magkaya ko sa ibabaw ng ring.
Okay.
Yun lang.
Short and sweet.
I'm aware that
Translated?
this is my second for the title eliminator. I'm well prepared and we'll just do everything in the ring. We'll just do everything during the fight.
Okay. Have you seen your opponent? How much do you think you have gathered that can assist you to win the fight?
Nakita mo na ba yung kalaban mo? Tingin mo marami na tayong nakuha para makatulong sa pagkakalalo?
Nakita ko na yung yung mga fight niya sa video sa YouTube. Saka yun. Nakita ko yung mga style niya. Saka lakas siya pero tingnan natin sa totoong laban ba.
I've seen some of his fights on YouTube. They're okay. We'll just see. We'll just see.
Okay. This one is kind of a generic question for boxers, but South African boxers want to learn more about you too, although I have an idea already. But take us back to when you first laced up the gloves. How did you start boxing?
Kung paano ka nagsimula mag-boxing ba?
13 years old ata, nag-start ako ng boxing doon sa probinsya namin sa Kyle Bourbon. Yun. Malaban ako ng tabi-tabi, niya, saka inter-barangay, ganon. Tapos pupunta ako ng Cebu dito sa Omega. Doon. Dito ako na professional. So ngayon, tuloy-tuloy na.
I think it was when I was 13. I started fighting in our province. I used to fight in the streets. I used to fight in some barangay events. But other than that, I just pretty much learned in our hometown. When I was 16, that's when I got here in Omega.
Okay. CV, you can react or follow up if you want to. Okay.
Okay.
This will be your second world title eliminator. In your first one, you suffered your only loss, retiring in your corner after four intense rounds with Daniel Validares in Mexico. You appear to have injured your right shoulder. Is the shoulder okay now?
100% okay na. Okay na.
Ano masasabi sa Mexico kung laban?
Sabi ko dun sa Mexico, no. Yun. Yung balikat ko na ano, parang gigil ako doon. Tapos parang manibago ako sa ano, sa lugar nila. So ngayong April, so excited na. Excited na.
Well, first of all, there's nothing much really to talk about my shoulder. My shoulder's good. It's 100% good. It's in great condition. We've trained really hard. I've learned so much from my first shot in Mexico. And come April, everything will go smoothly, and it's just a matter of execution.
Okay. And the last question that I got here for you from them is in your last fight in December, last year you scored a spectacular knockout against Biendima with the left uppercut. Talk to us through the punch. Is that your favorite punch?
Yun lang. Yung laban ko ka ano, yung Bindima. Yun lang. Di ano yung galaw niya, saka yun. Hinaimin ko siya. Yun, tamaan.
That's it. That's just it. I was just checking his overall moves, overall game. He made a mistake. We made him pay.
Okay. All right. That's all I got. But Sive, I have a question here from you, from message.
Mhm.
Pao, can you ask Sive why he thinks Christian is an easy fight?
It's only because of watched most of his fights. He's not a tough customer. He's not a tough nut to crack. He just cracks so easily. So I knew that I'm going to demolish him. I'm going to break him down.
Okay.
He's gonna pay. Come the 25th of April, he's going to pay. That's all I can say.
Okay. So
Let me tell you this. I don't see Araneta. I see the champion. I see Alvarado. Araneta is just nothing to me. I'll pass by, go to straight to the champion. I don't see Araneta. I want the IBF world title. That's what I want, not you. You are just a walkover. I'll walk over you, then go to the champion. I don't even recognize you.
pare, parang wala ka lang daw. Hindi, ka lang, dinadaanan lang niya. Hindi ka man niya nire-recognize. What can you say?
May yung siya hindi ko rin siya gusto. Yung gusto ko si Alvarado. Yung ano lang ba? Yung siya, yung parang parang tune up lang.
Now this one is, you gotta hear this one, Sive. Go.
I don't like you personally. You're just a tune-up fight. It's Alvarado I want. It's the IBF world title I want. Not you, Alvarado. You're just a tune-up.
It's the same, huh?
Yeah.
Yes kami ba? Same lang.
Okay, all right. It's look like you both want to fight Felix Alvarado. I'm sure Felix Alvarado may be watching this or can watch this. And I can't wait to see who really will fight Felix Alvarado, the IBF champion. And I think both of you guys will bring in good fights. I expect a good fights. I expect both of you to be conditioned. And whoever wins, congratulations. And last message, if you don't have anything, I don't have anything to read here. It's more of a questions. Nothing comes easy. Okay, let me read. Nothing comes easy. Sive, remember that. Prepare yourself. And we are more than ready for your special boy. TN Gaming. Obviously a Filipino fan. Okay, I need some South African to also comment here. Did you not say you're South African fans to watch this? It's all Filipino that's commenting. Okay. All right. Last message and last invitation to anyone, Sive, and I guess I've said everything here. Go, Sive.
I'd like to thank for the platform. That's all I can say. I'm looking forward to be with you guys again.
Okay, thank you. And hopefully after the fight, if you win or you lose, and then anywhere, we can have this conversation again because I see something special in you. And I really hope you bring it because, from my point of view, I'm a boxing fan. I'm more than a Filipino fan. I'm a boxing fan and I want to see real action. And hopefully, I know Christian Araneta. I've seen him personally. I'm sure he's going to bring it. And I want to see you bring it as well on fight night. But Christian Araneta, it's your turn to say your last words.
Last message sa kanya, hindi niya ako gusto, hindi ko rin siya gusto. Anong last message sa kanya, see you soon. Sana magandang laban namin. God bless.
Well, my last message to him is I really don't like the guy. I really don't like him. Good luck to the both of us. We'll do our best, both of us, and God bless.
Okay, that's it. Heated conversation. I'm very honored to have the two potential future world champions of the of IBF. And again, to all that's watching, this fight is gonna happen. It's going down on April 25. We don't know the details yet, but we will share to you where to watch it in the Philippines. IBF Championship Eliminator, April 25, East London, South Africa. The special one and the bomb. Hopefully we see something special or the bomb, whichever is good. So I guess it's time for me to say goodbye. And Steven, and I want to also give a shout out to... Okay, I forgot to ask you this. How do I read this, Sive?
It's Mbuye Kezo Boxing Channel.
Mbuye Kezo.
Yes.
Mbuye Kezo Boxing Channel. Oh, big shout out to Mbuye Kezo Boxing Channel for helping us make this interview happen. And of course, Omega Sports Promotion, Omega, and everyone else that helped me. Thank you very much. My name is Pao. That's Sive and Christian. I can't wait to see something special on April 25. See you guys, and thank you very much. And please share this one so a lot of people can watch. Hey, I see you on the background. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, Pao.
Woo, I'm hot.